Okay, so when this bin gets so full that I can't really put anything more in it, that means it's time for me to quickly do an empties video for you, which is what we're going to do today. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my face today, it's all stuff from my current lucky bag that I'm testing out and going to see which things I'm keeping and which things I'm going to declutter. And I'm hoping to have that video up very soon. I'm almost done testing everything. But today, let's get into the empties. I have been on a mission to use up all the little drips and drabs of skincare that I have kicking around. Just be done with it. Whether you like it or not, just use it up. So these two, one of these actually kind of falls into that category. The other is something I really love. So, well, I actually really like both of them.
Let me explain.
So the first thing is this cleanser from CRV, the Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. This is awesome. I love this. This is a great creamy cleanser. You can just pump it, like 2 pumps into your hands, rub it all over your face, and then wash it off with a washcloth. It's super easy and convenient to use to clean your skin at night. It does a pretty good job removing waterproof mascara. Not perfect, but pretty good. If I really want it all off, I do have to follow up with a little eye makeup remover to kind of get the last bits of that off, but waterproof mascara is pretty stubborn, as we know. I love this. I would definitely repurchase this. I highly, highly recommend it. The next cleanser is like an old favorite. This is something that's been around forever, and I've used it on and off for years, and it's the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. So this is a great, inexpensive cleanser, and it's available in the drugstore, just like this is available. Just like this is available in the drugstore. These two are very similar. This is just like a slightly richer formula. This is a little bit more of a like a watered down, creamy cleanser formula. It's hard to explain. Because this one is a little bit more watery, is that a word? I really prefer this one. But prior to trying this, this was kind of my old standby. So there's nothing wrong with this. I just like this a little bit better. Pulling out another old favorite that kind of makes an appearance in almost every single one of these empties videos, and it is Elnet hairspray. This is my go-to hairspray. I am currently using something else, which is okay. I still love this. This is my favorite. I'm trying other things because I want to make sure I'm not just like stuck in a rut. But yeah, I still really love it. Okay, let's talk about this skincare item next. So I've used up 2 more bottles of my custom Curology skincare. From time to time, people keep asking me, are you still using this? Yes, I am. Do you still like it? Yes, I do. I love it. And just don't want to ever be without it. So if you're looking at these are the slightly larger, like these are the 2-month supply bottles, and you save a little bit on shipping if you go with the 2-month supply bottles. So it's almost $6 that you save in shipping. So I try and go with that. And I have recently convinced Kate to sign up for her custom bottle, so she's just starting that out. We will be doing a video together about Curology in a couple of months. So stay tuned for that. I've been using this probably close to 2 years. That tells you something. So this next item is from Olay. It's their complete daily moisturizer with sunscreen. It has an SPF of 30. It's for sensitive skin. It's oil-free. This is a mineral-based sunscreen, and it is awesome. I love this. I recently turned Kate onto it. She loves it. She's like, Mom, that's a great little daily sunscreen. Yes, it is. It has just the right amount of moisture in it. It really does a beautiful job. And I'm already into my next bottle because I don't ever want to be without this. It doesn't make me break out. It works well under my foundation. It never balls up. I just think it's the greatest ever. This next item is from Orlando PETA, their Play line. It's the Satin Pillow Overnight Hair Mask. So I believe this is sold at Ulta. This was a PR sample that I received a while back. It took me a long time to go through this, but I'm not just gonna like throw a PR sample up there and, you know, tell you it's the greatest thing ever until I've really tried it. And I don't get that many PR samples to begin with, so I'll take it if they're willing to send it to me, no strings attached. That's really the only way I get a PR sample. If it's like, no, I need you to do a video, blah, 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 I'm like, no, I don't want it that bad. Anyway, this was a PR sample. This was a very nice overnight hair mask. Is it anything unique and different? No. I think it's L'Oreal makes a really nice hair mask that you can get in the drugstore that I think is fantastic. Yeah, it's a very nice hair mask. Nothing unique. It does a great job. Yes, but I think there are drugstore options that are equally as good. Why we are still talking about hair, I used up this little sample from Alterna. It's the Caviar Anti-Aging Working Hairspray. This was in a little try me set that I had for, I'm embarrassed to say how long, and I finally dug it out and went, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and use it. I don't know why I do this sometimes. I tuck things away. I'm like, I'm gonna save it for when I'm going away for a week, and then I'll have a nice, just start using it. So what's the story on this? It's nice. Does it beat out my L'Oreal? Probably not, but it's a nice little hairspray. I've also been working on using up some of my like deluxe samples of skincare that I have kicking around. So I have a couple in here that I've used up. And it's taken me a while to use it up, but I've used it up. And the first one is from Amore Pacific. This is the Future Response Age Defense Serum. So you guys, I went online to get a better photograph of this product because it's not showing up that great here. And I was shocked and appalled to see that a full size of this serum is $160. That's crazy. This was a really nice sample. The serum was lovely, but it is highly fragranced, and that is kind of a turnoff for me. I just don't like a lot of fragrance in my skincare, but I did use it. It was fine. I would never repurchase this because of the fragrance situation. All right, these next two are from Laneige. I have the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask and the Laneige Water Bank Essence. Again, these were very nice, but nothing that would definitely say, hey, you need to buy this again in a bigger size. So the little mask was fun. It was cute. I used it like a moisturizer as opposed to a mask. That's just me being me, using things the way they're not supposed to be used. And this little essence was fun. Again, I used it like a moisturizer. I can't imagine like layering these products. I think it would be way too much, but the whole like Korean or Asian skincare is very different from the American skincare. It just, lots of steps, and they are really very much dedicated to their skincare, which is why they have such beautiful, flawless complexions. I'm just going to put that out there. They do. This next item also falls into the category of using up something that I only had a little bit left. It was the Paula's Choice Resist Ultralight Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum for normal to oily skin. Back in the day, I used this religiously. I loved this. It was a great little serum. It did a beautiful job. I think her skincare is #1. It's really a great skincare line. However, I found myself with so many steps that I ultimately have decided to simplify my skincare, and I'm just down to, you know, just 2 or 3 steps every day. I just didn't feel it necessary for me. Once I started using Curology, I didn't need so many other steps. So it was a great way for me to simplify. I still think this is a great product, but I'm in a different point in my life where I want to use less as opposed to more on my skin. I have been through many, many tubes of this. There's a lot of skincare in here. I have two things from Tula. I have the Tula Multi-Spectrum Eye Renewal Serum and the Tula Revitalizing Eye Cream. This is a kind of a pricey skincare brand that's sold at Ulta. And it was a brand that I really wanted to try this year, which I have succeeded in trying a couple of things from them. So I started off with this one first. It's more like a thinner serum type of eye treatment, and it does have one of these great little applicators that are always cold. What is that? That's just a miracle to me. And I really enjoyed using it. However, I thought to myself, maybe you need to try the heavier cream for your crinkly bits. So I picked this up. And honestly, I liked this better than this. I didn't really feel like this did very much for me. It was just okay. So I liked this better. It absorbs into the skin a little bit better, but I didn't feel like it was a miracle for me in terms of really softening those lines. I have yet to find the Miracle Eye Cream. Have you? If you have, please let me know what it is. I want to know. I need that in my life. All right, down to little bits and pieces. You're like, what is this? This has like no writing left on it. So this is a little lip scrub from Pixie. I think it was like grapefruit lip scrub. And it has like a little scrubby applicator. There might be a little bit of product left in it, but the tube is actually cracking here on the sides. And I just feel like the product is compromised. It's gotten a little messy to use. Kate picked this out for me one year for Christmas. It was in my stocking and I really enjoyed using it. It was a great way to like exfoliate your lips and moisturize them at the same time, and you never had to worry about getting gritty bits in the product you applied after this. That is my biggest complaint with scrubs. If you get like one of those scrubby things and then you think you've wiped it all off, you end up with little gritty bits in whatever you use next. Whether it's a lipstick or a little, I don't know, but I've ruined a couple of things using those kind of scrubs. No, I will not use them anymore. I did have a little tube, travel tube of toothpaste in here, just as a reminder, a little PSA. You get these from your dentist, stop hoarding them. I must have had about 8 or 9 of these in my travel bin. Yeah. I think I'm all caught up now. So I also think I mentioned I've been working on some of my deluxe perfume samples, and I finished up this one from, this was the Lady Gaga perfume. What was it called? Always good to have your brain sitting on your desk next to you so you can look it up. Fame by Lady Gaga. Yes. And it was the one that it was a very dark, almost black looking perfume. It did not leave any black on your skin. It was a lovely perfume and I really enjoyed it. This is something I really like to do with my Sephora points. When they have these deluxe size perfume samples, it's a great way to pick up perfume in a scent that you like or you want to try. I have quite a few of these in perfume scents that I love. And so I'm working through them because I've had them a while. What am I working on now? I'm working on this one from YSL, Black Opium. Oh, so beautiful. I love that. Next up is my Holy Grail mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Waterproof Mascara. I have yet to find anything I like better. I love the shape of this applicator. It's got a little bit of a swoop. You can really get in there. It's not too big and fluffy where you're going to like leave dots all over your makeup look. It's waterproof, so it holds the curl beautifully. I get a lot of good lift from it. I love it. Next up is the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick from Bobbi Brown. And This is the shade Stone. I really love these. It just actually fell out the other day when I was using it. This is such a great neutral. It's like a beautiful, cool taupey shade. I love it. I don't even know where to begin to tell you how much I love this. So first off, I'm going to say a lot of people like the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. I think these are better. I think they last longer on the eye, and I just like them so much better. They apply smoother, you get a great color payoff from them. So I prefer these over the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. And I also like using them as like an eye base. So, you know, if you have a day where you want ultra long wearing eye look, start off with a little bit of this, kind of like a MAC Painterly paint pot, and then apply your powder eyeshadow look over it, and you are going to be bulletproof. So I love this shade. This is probably my second stick that I've gone through, and I will definitely be reordering another one of these. I recommend these so much. I have another one. This is called Nude Beach. These are great to travel with. Like, you can just scribble them on your eyeball, blend them out with your finger, and you've got an eye look, which is wonderful when you are traveling and you don't want to like fuss with your makeup during that trip. You know, depending on the trip, sometimes you want to fuss, sometimes you want no fuss. This is your no fuss solution. This is your I need to get out of the door in 5 minutes solution. This is, I think, a must in everybody's makeup collection. All right, I'm going to finish up with this little Dashing Diva Magic Press-On Manicure. So what's left in here are sizes that don't really fit my fingers. This is like a really pretty nude with a silver French tip on it. And one of the reasons why I left this in my empties bin is to just share some little commentary on this. These are fine. They work great. You know, I'm really digging these press-on manicures, although that's not what I'm wearing today. However, if you have very short nail beds like I do, where these will be just too long for you, you end up cutting off the pretty top part, that little glittery French manicure edge, because you need to trim down the nails a little bit because they're too long. So I mention that because if you are looking to buy a press-on nail and you're looking at the design, if you have really small or short nail beds, pay attention to that, because I think you'd do better off with a just a full color and less of a pattern, because you're going to end up losing some of the pattern. So that's just my little PSA on the press-on nail kits. I do love them though. I think they're super fun and a great way to get a flawless manicure in a hurry. I upload videos every Saturday morning, and I'll include a link to last week's video right up here in case you missed it. And on this side, I'll include a playlist of some other videos that I think you'll enjoy. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!